Hi guys, Heather here. I am not exactly sure where this is going to go. I wanted to be brief and I wanted to just kind of explain to you what's going on and what you can expect or not expect from the Kraaft Shaak over the next couple of weeks. But I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. A lot is going on. We are moving. This house, we're going to rent it out. We are selling all of our stuff for the most part. There's a few things we're going to keep, obviously, so we have chairs to sit on and things like that. And of course, the majority of the things that you see in here are probably going to be liquidated in some way, but I am going to keep the things that I definitely need for the classes that I'm going to do when we're on the road. But we're moving into an apartment and we're going to be downsizing, and that means I'm going to be tearing down all of the system that we do the vlogs with, that we do the Craft It Live shows with, and that we do our videos like Watercolor Wednesday and This Not Thursday and so on. So you're not going to see a whole lot from me over the next couple of weeks. So that said, I wanted to share with you some of the things I have been working on up until this point. If you saw Craft It Live this week, then you probably saw that we have a new angel for the month. If you recall, I am doing a monthly angel series, and I didn't do one for January. I have one that I sort of made for January, but I didn't love it, and so I didn't do it. And then in February, I loved February, so I went ahead and used that one in a Watercolor Wednesday video. And then this week on Craft It Live, we used March's sketch that you can get these sketches on Spreacy, so they're available for digital download, and you get what do you get? You get a gray version, so you can barely see that, with words and without, and you get a black and white version with words and without, so that you can print them out however you want. You can use them as coloring pages, you can make them really small and color them for a card, give them to your grandkids, let them have some fun, or save them for yourself. And then you also will get a full color version of the piece that I have made as well. And this we did on Craft It Live using the new core watercolors that I got. I have 12 of these colors, and I use them to paint her on Tuesday, but I think I want to go in with some colored pencil and add some definition to it, because it's really kind of flat to me. So I think I'm going to go in and do some colored pencil, add a little bit more texture, give it a little bit more oomph, and then that will be the picture that you can get. So if it's not available on Spreacy as you're watching this right now, it should be in a few days, so check back. And if you're watching this like weeks from now, whenever now is, then send me a note saying, hey, I want to get that digital download, and you said you'd be up, and it's not. Sometimes I need a kick in the pants like that, especially when I'm moving. This will be the first time in 11 years that we've moved. That's a record for me. I spent most of my life as a youngster up until I was 19. Up until I was 19, I moved almost I think the longest I stayed in one house was 2 years. We were in one house for 13 months, I think. And otherwise, we were never in one school for an entire grade. Prior to that, it was, I mean, I was used to it growing up. I knew how to pack. I've always known how to pack. I'm a Tetris master. But yeah, then when I met Mr. Kraafter, that was the last time that I had to really move, when I was able to move into the house that he and I shared. And then when we moved here to Montana, we didn't move but twice before we bought this house. So yeah, so this is going to be an adjustment. I'm kind of excited about it though, because what I've been experiencing is that the stuff bogs me down. I'm so done with the stuff. So I'm looking forward to having a smaller place. That'll make it easier to clean. Looking forward to having less stuff and a simpler life. So very excited about that. Also looking forward to getting on the road sooner than later. So that is really exciting. If you're not sure, like maybe this is the first time you're watching the vlog and you're wondering what in the world she's talking about, we are planning on going on the road, taking Kraaft Shaak on the go, and that's what we're calling it, Kraaft Shaak on the go. And we intend to do the Craft It live show live on location with an actual studio audience in our studio. And we also intend to do classes as well. So several of the classes, I have 3 jelly plate classes. That there will be a beginner. I've never touched a jelly plate. I don't even know what the heck you're talking about. What is monoprinting type style class? And then there's I have a jelly plate. I'm interested in doing this. I think I may have even done it before, but I'd like to know a little bit more, and that one is sort of beyond the basics. And then I have like an advanced class where you'll actually do much more in-depth jelly plating with a purpose. So you're like trying to create a specific image with that class. I'm going to do a watercolor class where you can learn how to paint watercolor flowers the way I like to paint them. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, because this is something I did during the Patreon hangout last weekend. So this image, let's see if you can see it right. I could hold it straight, that would be allowed. Anyway, this image is my favorite style of watercoloring. It is truly just a blob that then becomes something amazing, and I'm loving the way this one's turning out. I'm taking my time with it though. It's sort of something that as much as I enjoy painting, I have no time. So a few minutes here and there is really, really helping me stay focused and feel good about all the things all the changes and all the stuff that's going on. So anyway, that's a class that I want to teach, is how to see what's there or make happen what isn't. So watercolor classes like that. What are the other ones? There's a mixed media class. There's actually a couple of mixed media classes. One would be a canvas style mixed media class. Another one would be sort of an art journal style. Yeah, there's a couple more classes, but all my notes are upstairs. They're in my binder for the business plan. But anyway, there's a lot. So this is what we're planning on doing, is having those classes and being able to do the live show with a studio audience. And all of this is in basically our house and studio on wheels that we plan to take across the entire country. Now, many people have asked about going to Canada or other places, and not that that's out of the question, but we are definitely focusing on the lower 48 states of the United States first, and then we'll be moving on to other things beyond that as we make our way through the nation. But ultimately, yeah, we do want to go to Canada. It would be really, really cool to be able to go abroad, like to the UK and stuff, and be able to, obviously we can't take the rig on wheels, but doesn't mean we can't fly. So these are all the plans we have. I mean, I'm not going to get in the way of whatever God has in store for us. I just want to be the tool ready for the work. So that's what I'm trying to do. I definitely feel scatterbrained, so I don't know if I'm getting everything out that I want to tell you about, but I wanted to make sure that you knew, first and foremost, that for the next few weeks I may be missing in action, and I don't want you to panic and think something's wrong. I'm just setting up a new studio, and I won't be able to use my technology to bring you much. I am probably going to be able to do some things on Instagram, so as I've said for a long, long time, if you don't follow the Kraaft Shaak on Instagram, then you might want to go check it out. You don't have to have an Instagram account, and you can look at it from a computer. You just can't actually leave comments if you don't have an Instagram account, and you can't like get notified if you don't have an Instagram account. So I know some of you have told me you don't have Instagram and you don't have a cellular phone, but you definitely follow along on Instagram and you check every day to see what we've posted. So that I'm excited to hear about it, and I think that I'll be able to post some short videos, little here's what I'm doing right now type stuff over there for sure. That's the easiest way to do it, because I can do a quick video on the phone that way without all this gear that it requires me to do one of these videos. So with that said, I did talk about how I wanted to discuss with you some more organizing options, and I still want to do that, so I might be bringing some of those. I appreciate those of you who have asked for specific things. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for what specifically are you having trouble with that you'd like a question answered or you want to see a little video about. Somebody recently mentioned, how do you store like pens and markers and things like that? And I do have a little setup over here that I will do a short video about and post it next week. So I've also got a day in the life video that I have been working on and trying to get edited. So I'll try to have that up next week as well. So there'll be a few things here and there just to keep you coming back and not forgetting about me. Please don't forget. I'm still here, and I'm hoping that I will have the new studio up in the apartment within a couple of weeks. I can't take it down here 100% until after Kraaft It Live is over. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Kraaft It Live, we're not going to have Kraaft It Live in April. I'm going to take it completely off the entire month of April. And if you are a patron, you're going to want to stay tuned to the patron feed. I will have a for patrons only video that I'll be posting next week explaining exactly what it means to patrons that I'm going to be gone for a little bit. But I need to take that time off because I do have a lot of downsizing to do. I want to prepare a lot of the stuff that I want to sell or give or whatever here. I want to prepare all that so that it can be packaged, and then I'm going to do a live, what is that called? A YouTube live stream, and actually show you what's in each box and let you purchase it for practically nothing. It's basically, I just need the postage covered and a little bit to go into the GoFundMe fund. We're going to mostly do donations. I think is going to be the best way to do it, because I think it's better that you decide what you think it's worth. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's all in the new future. So these are all things to look forward to in the month of April that I am going to be bringing to you, because I'm not going to be able to do the Kraaft It Live show, Watercolor Wednesdays, This and That Thursdays. The blog is going to suffer. All of this hard work that I've done to build all of this is going to plummet because I'm not doing any content, but I do appreciate that you'll be there when it's all said and done and we dust clear, the dust settles. We'll still be standing together, hopefully. And I appreciate your support while I do get through some of these things. So if you have any questions, I am still just, a little bit of thumb action away with a text message, no problem. And I will be very happy to answer any questions you have about the move, about GoFundMe, about art products, pretty much anything you want to ask. Doesn't always mean I'll answer, but I'll do my best. Anyway, I hope that you have a very crafty day. I hope this wasn't too long. And if you have any questions, like I said already, just ask. Thanks, everybody. Bye.